Hey guys, this is Irie StarCraft, and I'm back to cast another 2v2 game. This one will be on Twilight Fortress, so throwing it back to the Twilight Fortress, and it's going to be Legend, the Red Zerg, and McLoviN, the Blue Terran, against none other than the amazing trash-talking late game, the Teal Terran, and EarLyGaMe, the Purple Zerg. So, if you would like to read the chat, you can expand your vocabulary. Apparently, HFing stands for something. Man, I don't know. As usual, I'm going to try to ignore the chat trash talking because it's too difficult to try and call game and pay attention to that at the same time. So anyway, the jury is still out on these guys. Who are they? Because a lot of people are saying that they're actually someone else. Like, I don't want to throw out speculations because they're just, that's exactly what they are, speculations. So anyway, some people have said that they are another team. Then these are like their hacking accounts, which, you know, with all that is hacking, accusing people of hacking in StarCraft. It's like you know, it's like accusing someone of being a communist or a witch. It's like, really, like, you need proof before you can. Not that you can really have proof that somebody's a witch, which is a whole nother topic to get into. But it's like you can't just go around calling people communists or like calling people radical Muslims without like having any sort of basis for doing so. You see what I did there? Yeah. But don't worry, you guys. I will never get political on you because unless it has to do with legalizing pot. So anyway, that's enough of that digression. As McLoviN will be sending his SCV scout in here, and he's going to start stabbing this SCV that is building the barracks for LaTeGaMe, and LaTeGaMe is going to be quite annoyed by that, except that he already has a Marine, so he's going to be chasing that SCV all over town. And so what do we have going on here? I've been neglecting paying attention to build orders at the beginning of these games because I'm slacking and useless and whatever else you'd like to say. As this Marine is like, God damn it, you gotta be kidding me. I was just gonna say, did this SCV actually going to live? No, because he really wants to out-juke that that Marine. But looks like Legend's gonna send a couple Zerglings to occupy some watchtowers, or not. He's just gonna start scooting them straight on up. Maybe sending both of them to this watchtower. Nope. You know what? I'm just gonna stop making these sort of speculations. He's gonna send one to check the front if it's walled off, and there's going to be a bunker. So, as you can tell, LateGaMe is actually putting down a bunker because LateGaMe prefers to play for the late game. Apparently, yeah, I know. That was just like, that was the funniest joke I've ever made. I don't know. Why else would you name yourself LateGaMe if you're not gonna just turtle up? So, but there are a bunch of banelings coming in for Legends. So, this bunker business right here, that is one bunker thick. Notice how he is throwing a second supply depot and another bunker down. So he's going super, super defensive here. And building liftoff, danger time, danger time. No, he's going to put another bunker down in front of the barracks. So setting up this massive wall of buildings. I'm just curious what is going on with this bunker. Keeps rolling. He canceled another bunker. Okay, so he can place that there. And here comes the banelings from Legend. They're gonna go right in. They're gonna blow up both of the bunkers, and the Zerglings are come flying in. And the Hellions from McLoviN are coming in right behind them. And oh my God, EarLyGaMe and LateGaMe are in so much trouble. Zerglings trapping almost all of these SCVs, and Hellions saying, "Oh, we don't even need to help with that anymore. Those Zerglings can take care of that. We're gonna try and force all these other drones off the line." And so much damage being done right now. The beautiful baneling bust there by Legend and the perfectly timed follow-up of the Hellions. More Zerglings are streaming in the front. Desperately, LateGaMe is trying to wall this off to contain any type of reinforcement. There's still one Hellion left down there, and there's still a bunch of Zerglings in the back of this mineral line. So many SCVs died that is pretty much Yeah, more Zerglings are streaming in, but they're getting stuck on the bunkers. We need to continue running through there. And so, as I said, late game and early game in a lot of trouble. And it's really exciting to see players that talk so much smack, so much trash to lose. And that brings me to another, because this game, as you can tell, is pretty much over. The economic damage done right now. Infernal Pre-Igniter is just finished, so it's going to be like massive death here in a second. So I'll get to that. I'll be calling this this next Baneling bust because I think it's going to be pretty sweet. Hellions are like, yeah, he rebuilt those bunkers. No worries. There's a million Banelings. So a million Baneling March time. And here we go. Here comes the Banelings. There's not even any Marines in the first bunker. Blowing up the second one. Hellions are just going to shoot and scooting and stopping here. Gonna run right by the bunkers and get blue flames on the mineral line. It's going to be GG. As these Marines are like, oh, we can take on these Hellions. No, we can't. We'll get one shot by these. Oh, come on. Yeah, torch the Marines. Torch the Marines. Actually taking a lot of damage, these Hellions are. McLoviN is like, there's a Spire. We might lose this game. There's a Spire. Kill it, kill it, kill it. But they weren't going to lose. Spoiler alert. After they killed like every SCV that late game had, they weren't going to lose. But yeah, what I was talking about, or gonna start ranting about, is the rage factor that I've seen going on all over the place now. I mean, I get it. I totally get it, because this game is so frustrating. When you're losing, it's so frustrating and it's so difficult, and that's part of why it's so frustrating. Just you keep getting matched against teams that are you know, as good as you are or nearly as good as you are, and you keep getting your ass beat, and it's frustrating. But there's nothing that makes the game less fun than having, you know, like when you're on random teams and having teammates that are just bitching. Like, it's like, oh, I lost because my teammate is such a noob, man, and like just talking trash, like in ally chat, not even to like, you know, not even to everybody to be like, oh yeah, I lost because my teammate's such a noob. Like, that's why I lost. No, they're in ally chat just saying, WTF, you know, what's wrong with you, you stupid idiot, like, MF, like, Jesus Christ. And it's just like, dude, you're not making the game any fun, man. It's not like I'm trying to lose. Like, you're the one that got Reaper rushed and had to let him put a bunker next to your Nexus. It's not my effing fault. Yeah, so, anyway, yeah, that wasn't anything specific or anything like that. So, anyway, that's enough ranting, and thank you, Legend, for sending me this beatdown of early game and late game. So if they are hacking, which is possible, because I mean, he did just go for this huge wall-in up here, it just failed. So I don't know, maybe they are hacking, maybe they're not, who knows. But anyway, that's gonna do it for me. This is Irie StarCraft, and peace out.